Gambia, from Brikama. We greet you all. And I am saying a warm welcome to everybody listening and tuning in. My name is DJ Live Talk of Frontline Army. And I am here with my brothers, the Golden Voice, Lexin Khan, the king of reggae and dance, you know. And okay, the reason why we are here, we have a package for you. It's named Season and Time. To tell you a short story about Frontline Army, Frontline Army is a musical group that houses 4 international artists, Musical Virus and David Splift. And we ought to teach a given society in what we do, the kind of art that we do, that's the music that we do. And what we do, the genre that we do is called reggae music. We are out from Gambia, the Smiling Coast. This is our home. This is where we are born from. But today we're here to give you a brand new package that we have been working on. It's called Season and Time. And Season and Time, Benjamin himself. That's the reason why we are here. So with time, you will hear more things about Season and Time, about Frontline Army, and what you have to expect from us, and the show that we are all anticipating for. That is the 18th of January. That is the welcoming of Benjamin and the Gambia version of the Season and Time album launching. Tell you what we're up to and what you all have to anticipate from on the 18th. Yeah, man. So I pass the mic to my brother, next the Golden Voice, Lexin. Yeah, man.
Yes, greetings to all your lovely people. Alongside the whole team, you know what I mean? Yeah, man, and we are, we all gathered here. It's all about the season and time. So I'm not going to talk much about it, because the king himself is here to tell you more details. Talk just said. So it's all about the 18th of January, to be, Yeah, man, that's the most important day that matters. 25 so far. So that being the case, I'm not going to talk much about it, but the king himself is going to do that right now. So thank you all for attending. Yes, I.
Yeah, man. Yes, I want to say greetings, good afternoon to all of you, ladies and gentlemen, who have taken some time out of your busy schedules, trying to make sure that you come here and bear with us, and make sure you also take your part, because you are all stakeholders when it comes to the music industry. And we are so grateful that you guys, have answered to our call, and you are all here to say to the general public, because you guys are the mouthpiece of the people. The people listen to you and hear what is going on, within the community. So you got to know 2025, January 18, me and my team, we came up with, which is a community-involved event. It's a self-centered event, or let me say a highly commercialized event. It's an event that is here to bring the community together, and also to create avenues whereby also get involved, and in a way that the community also can find themselves in the music scene in a way that as a whole can also see themselves within our musical fraternity and know they are not just spectators, but they are also musical business, and we want them to fully reap the benefit of the music. Main reason why we came up with such an event called the Homecoming. When you say the Homecoming, I've not been home for a very long time, so I've decided, after I've done my second album, I've decided, you know what, I'm gonna do an event. I could have named the event Season and Time Album Launch, but I've named not only me, but so many of my brothers and sisters are out there in the diaspora who, who like to get up every morning and work so hard, hardly have time for themselves, trying to make sure every little thing that they gather together is being sent here as remittance for the country, for development. And I said, me as a musician, I will not stop at only that. I want to create a platform whereby our brothers who are also in the diaspora can see that this is their platform. This is a moment where they can also come, and all our brothers in the diaspora, from Germany, Italy, you don't, and gather together alongside our families who are right here in the Gambia to come and celebrate music, celebrate the spirit of brotherhood one more time in a way that it will look so beautiful and colorful for our community, in a way that the people within our community also can benefit from this event. That is the main reason. After I did the album, spoke with my team, you know, some of them are here, some of them are not here, you know, my management, IDOPS, and everybody saw it as a very good idea, a brilliant way to bring back something to the community. I mean, moving from Italy to Germany, going around Austria, you know what I mean, making shows. But, you know what I mean, I know if I have to just stay there and do the show, I will never get the fulfillment that I really. But this is the foundation. This is where it all started. If I don't reach home, message, the music, and connect back with the foundation, something will always be missing. That's why I said, let's go back home and connect with our people and make still now Benjamin is their Benjamin, Frontline music is their Frontline music, and Brikama is our home, and we are here to stay, you know, because, you know, you can tell me to get out of your house, but back home, nobody has the right to tell me you cannot enter or you cannot go that place. So fully comfortable to come back home and continue the work that we started many years ago, and Brikama people have to know that the Frontline music is here to stay. Benjamin sound is here to stay, and it is their music because it is inspired by the people, and it's by the people, and it's of the people. Yeah, man. That me have for them, you know. Yes. So if you want, I can lament it in Mandinka as well, you know. Yeah, man. So, yeah, man. Homecoming, you know what I mean, is bigger than just a musical event, you know. It's about molmi alonke bantala bankol kamfanang. Imeta je ba doku wala every day ba wula somanda bita bang wala. Purka make so especially musicians from Kamele, you know, to the extent that we felt we don't have that connection again with back home. So I've decided, I've taken the Kajoko, woman Kela, you know what I mean? Because the people are the one who first saw our talent and embraced it and supported it and said that, yeah, we are good to go. Because they loved us, we had the confidence that we've been doing over the years, not only in the Gambia, but outside, beyond the borders of the Gambia. I came up with the idea, right? After I came up with the idea, coming not with the idea of na album ngato la season and time. Next season and time la mini walem Sanjano ni watuti. Because Sanjano nin tiola Sanjano sita watumo le molka tio kati, nin duto la Sanjano sita watumo le molka duto kati, ni akati ala Sanjano albumo nka single bondi bal album man finti bar kabiri wato nyin sanjano nyin sita album nyin pareta la mota wana ngana album to la sanjano ni wato la anu ko dunia na wato man si abuka keno esa hawja nya ronta nya wanya na wato man si etala bulo bakati la wala karo kati wato sindi ako sana wato nyinti nko alay ko then you know what minala suwo konole we are going home and share this moment with our fans because album finti the fans we are very happy. They love the songs. Even call, even text every time. You have to yo, you song na favorite, you na favorite. Dolba fulanya, montumali. Nyawanya, ntafana na watu mbabe bula la jele. Even na dimbaya for normally internal, but because of sewing, it's a big event and it's gonna take a lot of my time and energy. I'm gonna dimbaya liba to follow. Let me go and do this work for my people, and then next time we come together. So ala natake wala atu na nyinsilo bota natanang pro nimba. Ngalonko still kanu kilimo mimbije ever since bije you know what I mean Frontline music ito latam Benjamin musico Brikama musicolem Gambia musicolem so puru kananang ka nganiol bula nyoko na kotenge ka doku ake ka do banko doku amanke manting artisol banko doku la lade why because near eventual mi alonko mfanana satel ebe fango jala event wa evento ni na warta wa industry ladi mo jamal la biye mi alon ko se benefit soto no jele na dandangol la kanu masa kunda to ko be ke no la fondol fanana sa wel ni nga wel create mi alon ko fanan sa dula dol muta ngana mola life so yandi. So that is the reason why we say the homecoming. We are community. We are coming to play our part in the development of this country. What the main reason, wala na Benjamin Sisa natana, yeah man. Yeah.
He's from the Kama, everybody knows here, and he did so, and he was a little bit disappointed. Don't you think staying close again in fans will disconnect or sort of? Kabina telling na promotion of the fans will be 10 years ago. They are still around and they are anticipating for the season and time to come.
Well, the thing is, most of the fans during that time, more let me along siatanti, and more me along field. So Nina Tajibe, how many years ago? I will say like 10 years ago, and a phenomenon happened, which was a lot of youth went through, the back way to foreign, to Europe, and most of the colleagues na friends Jama Yosilo Busale. Rest in peace, Mialonko, Imamic. Dolby still, but Kabin Tolye musical create. There is impact that we made in society. Miatina na musical manfano. You can feel it. Walatina, now you have artists like Coke Boy, Mialonko, you have Not Easy, you have Chat Boy, Walipa young talents, you have Trouble Onyol, you can feel it. So na musical impact like Ninke Jamala inspire, Manunjang. Because I recall when back in the days, Benjamin Bastejo Kang, he never came alone. He always come with a team. And he always come with the next artist to feature. Punctuality, abakela chili mojality, abakela ikafa Not Easy. Only for artists, frontliners, yellow walker, anywhere me there, one brother, you can feel it. Lexington, Davis play musical virus. Going back to Mighty Joe, ENC, even though he's like a brother, Pasiango, yeah man, for real. The whole team, So, Musical Nyamamfa is that we made a very, deep foundation, which is rooted within the community of Brikama. Wala na Musical Nyamamfa, because namanga fans hold probably, maybe homecoming to Sotala. You have to come and do this for us, That is the reason why we have to go and do it. No matter, how heavy the responsibility, we will take the responsibility and do it for the people, because the people are the ones who made us who we are, and it is for us to come here and do this for our people, So, So coming to your question, communist state of foreign 10 years, I think it all depends on how connected you are with your fans, Yeah, man. Yeah, being a foreign for 10 years, Nieman connection or build with your fans. Young promoters and the young DJs who are here, probably they don't have that affiliation with you, so they might not be able, because artists will be here, they might be able to promote your show. So there are Wolipa artists here, and stay committed to your art, and also stay committed to your country, love your place. I think the people will also reflect the same love that you show them, So while I'm jiko nyinti, coming from jikita ko hanin motivation to me at number kikang. So 10 years wamanya nat nile music ko ifa, baskatel ba jele 13 years afintita, you saw what happened at the Freedom Street. So mamira wayenda dijen mi bijan to la ka mix so nga nyomuta nga ke badin kilinti just because ela brother atata tuba because endeke mira kunun nala kunun to la ka ñu uplift nu njang e kam musico ni atala multe me ba love la still so kana famba foreign na yombondi kol kono dogo sa me ba ko nyaaw nyaata kala bamboti hani meta foreign still mun gamen woldi so ni ba gamen musico play la no discrimination Frontline, we say oneness. Mbilifta walla from day one. Straight. Yeah, man.
I have a question about the police here.
I want to use this opportunity to say a big warm welcome to this line.
Thank you.
Frontline, and there's something special in the Frontline.
Yeah, man.
Because since the crew came into the scene, sound could even make an impact in the country.
Yeah, man.
Over the past years, we've seen artists who travel.
Mhm.
And when they travel overseas, their sound or music is more or less become irrelevant to the society.
Yeah, man.
So each time your sound is played,
Mhm.
noticeably by
Yeah, man.
because of thanks to the impact it's making on society.
Mhm.
You spoke in Malaysia,
Yeah.
but in English, anyone
Let's say what do you wanna go ahead.
some of the secret.
Man, the secret is simple, It's just being real and, reflecting the ills and, the situation of what's happening within the country or in our society. Coming, like I said, no matter how long a stick in a river, it won't turn in a crocodile. That is a Mandinka proverb, even though I sang it in English. That simply means, even though I'm outside there, I'm very concerned about the things happening within the country, whether it's politically, whether it's economically. I'm very much, I'm up to date about the up and downs and the runnings within the country. So anytime I sing a song, I am 100% sure the people who listen keenly can relate to the message that I sing. So I think that is one of the secrets, the everyday man, the day-to-day hustler, out there. So I think that is the connection between me and the fans. Let's say, would you like to add anything?
Lamo lal bimbe banda je fana sa understand. So nyin coming for wala coming like nimma nyina coming nyin ka munen the coming secret nyinte dal. Coming to la musico ko munata na hanisa ninga denkelo ke camera ko nena man tama e camera mbi janna hansa. Ndol mo banku do ko lalete ndol tara dawo dan ka gambele represent ka understand. Wodo mo bir mi jam fon man ka kan boka la wala sura ko ngake no english la lan so on but alon di mo be ko ka karanne. Andun tol nyumun tol la lifestyle de mala fa ko understand le ndol nena man do ko do ke mi birim be banta fanan ntada sida je ngajo okay, what pour ne mo le fon nga gena connect dengilo dengila they can relate to it is I understand no ya ta ya kela own story thing fon sa la na kan wala nsafu no be banta je le wol ka angale kan fole nga continue wala bar hani so which means ko hansa tol manyina no la molla nkana mo le mira follow you can understand so ngamel wala tena dal andung nga try la dal ka musico bondi every now and then yeah nkana every now and then what I mean dol fana na ko ka ko yalla wa to wadi na main be gambia le andun dol tada dawada man fen dola manke gambia ti mala fa ko understand le yeah so andun nasio banda fana amanke kuti ngamin plan for life no ate mela fambe mina la ngasi jang ko tege yeah nga cool gena mama di bari along karang fonse findi nga karang banita da bande ka cool doje kala fa dia ninga tada fo nga ngena fahamu mina la nasade ko ngasi nga do ko jandal mala fa ko understand le so that being the case ngamera wala en secret dal ndol behind to la music anu ndol ko ko kan akabo ngani lo kono dal yeah so anu moti je fana mi nyem banko kanu kan katambin tolde hani adam baro fon yeah nka bele fale ndol nganyim banko over kanu la dal yeah anu lafta gambia kan sambale santo de
The season and time up.
Yeah.
Crucial. What are some of the ingredients album?
Yeah, man. Yeah, the season and time album it's a very dynamic, kind of album, very versatile, because coming we had to learn because the more you live, you learn. We learned that the vibes are evolving, within the Gambia because before when we came in fresh into the scene, it was more about reggae dancer. So hip-hop was more dominant in the Combo areas, but reggae was more dominant here in Brikama. So that's how we came into. We came and met our elders, who started the foundation, Rebellion the Recaller, Inspired Crew, the seasonal food to them. You don't know, Italian, the name goes on. From there on, you have the Frontline, because Hurricane started the Frontline. So Nathan and Vibe Okono. But, over the years, outside, we saw the changes that has been happening, which is good. Because, the only thing constant in many good producers are coming with different sounds. And I've decided, on the season and time, I'm not going to give the people only reggae dancehall, but I'm also going to give them different flavors of the kind of flavors they like. So I came up with songs, I have a song with Wally Balagoseka, You know what I mean? You know, Wally Balago is a Ndaga maestro, a superstar. You know what I mean? And from there on, I have a song with Uwa again. You know, yeah, me have a song with which is, you know what I mean, which is making waves here in, you know, in the Gambia. People love it. I just did a remix with Jizzle too, which probably the visual will soon come out onto the airwaves before the event. Yeah, man, we are working on that. So I will say Season and Time comprises of dancehall, reggae, you know, Mbala, because the music itself is not Mbala, but the sound, you know, I mean, the kind of singing we did there with Mbala artists has given it a Mbala flavor, you know what I mean, and then we have a Zouk vibe there too. So I would say that, you know what I mean, it is like music, you know what I mean, we have brought the components of music which is out there on all platforms. The people can go and stream and, you know, get themselves used to the music of Benjamin in this current time, 2025. You know what I mean? Yeah, so that's what Season and Time is all about. It's about positivity, you know what I mean, encouraging the youth to do good, because a song like Season and Time, the track title of the album, Season and Time, is a motivational song. We have a song about the woman them, to take care of the woman them. Man, it's a good song, man. It's a good song. Yeah, it's a good album too. I'm feeling. Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
If you had to measure the success of 17 digital Gambians,
Well, I will say, you know, give thanks, you know. Yeah, man. I will say I'm grateful for the reception it got from my fans within Brikama and outside Brikama. You know what I mean? The song. But you know, right now in the Gambia, it's a challenge sometimes to promote your tracks, you know what I mean? Because nobody is doing it again out of love, like we used to do back in the days. Back in the days, it was all about love. You see it? You come and do the songs, the DJs want to promote it, you know, happily, you know, wholeheartedly. But right now, you ask DJs to play your songs, they will ask you for some, you know what I mean, you know what I mean, dollars, you know what I mean? And sometimes, you know, when you give it promoting your songs or not, you know what I mean? So that is a challenge. So I will say, if we go back to the days like how we used to do it, we bring the love first, and the money will come, I mean, then the things will be more promoted. So I will say, from my fans, my fan base, from Brikama, I really appreciate the love that they've shown me, countrywide, sure, you know what I mean? Because, you know what I mean, the DJs and the promoters, I don't know if they are promoting the sounds or not, you know what I mean? And I cannot pay every individual DJ to promote my song. That is out of it, you know what I mean? Because I'm a Gambian, I'm part of the Gambian fabric, and if they have to play Gambian music, they have to support and play my song.
dynamics change in the Gambian music industry.
Yeah.
So what are you given to making sure you are motivated for your fans?
Yeah, man, doing the same like we've been doing, man. You know, giving them more songs, more vibes, songs that they can relate to, songs that speak their language, you know what I mean? Songs that talk about their ills, you know what I mean, within the society. Because we are the mouthpiece of the ghetto, you know, we are the mouthpiece of the people. So sometimes everybody can speak so loud that the world can hear you. But we as artists, we have the studio, we have the sound. When we put the message on top of it, the whole world can easily, you know, digest the information. Power to always stand up and represent our society, and also make artists to make sure that, you know, we are in the same, you know what I mean, thing with them, because we don't want to feel like we are outsiders. You know, we are not outsiders, because we created this, you know what I mean. We came and saw our elders did their part. We came and uplifted the platform, uplift so many great artists that, you know, are right now in Gambia. We uplifted them through people and make sure that they also had their platform, and now they got bigger, and we're going to continue doing that, you know, helping, collaborating, you know what I mean, and cooperating with people, with the artists them. That's the right way to go. And also, let me tell you one thing. After the homecoming, it's not all about doing the homecoming and then going about our way. No, man. We want to make sure that, you know, the homecoming will have an impact within the community. And you journalists will be there to see what we're going to do after the homecoming. I don't want to give much promises right now, but yeah.
What is Brikama, how is Brikama going to benefit after the event?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I wouldn't want to give. So far, the homecoming is even not here right now, but it already started making impact in society. Because as I'm talking to you right now, The journalists are here. We are working with you guys together, which is an impact, you know what I mean, in society. As I'm talking to you, after this interview, we will go Benjamin Peaceful League tournament, you know what I mean, which is impacting upon the livelihood of the young football players who have a chance to showcase their same time. At the end of the day, they're going to go home with a trophy and with something that is going to also uplift them. So it's not like they're going to go empty-handed at home. So we're going to make sure
some cash prize.
yeah, you know what I mean? Me don't even lament that, you know what I mean? Yeah, man. But for sure, man, we're going to make sure. So that's it. You know, the Frontline music is not just a commercial thing. This is their lives, you know what I mean? So that is just a start. So after the event, bigger things are going to happen too, inshallah. You know what I mean? Regarding yeah, man. You know what I mean? We are doing a live band, and it's going to be a great event because Lexington, David Spliff, ST, Jizzle performing live and direct on stage for, you know, after a very long time because I've not been sharing a stage with them for a while. So this time, we're going to make sure that the thing is coordinated well and, you know, it will meet the satisfaction of the people. That is for sure, and the expectation of the people. Probably beyond their expectation, you know? Yeah, man. Them phenomenal.
That was what my question is. Someone have something similar. I think
Yeah, for real, man.
thank God you've been acknowledged for your state deliverance.
Yeah, man.
And as we build up to the day, fans are anticipating towards the event.
Yeah, man.
In terms of concert, what do we get after?
Yeah, man, you're going to get a proper, because Frontline, the reason why, like, Keps asked a question and said, why, what is the secret? I think it was you. Why are we still relevant? You know what I mean? There are so many songs, so many artists there, you know. Why people respect Frontline? You might argue the statement that we are not the most popular group right now, like we used to be in the past, but the respect is always there. And the reason why is because when we go on stage, we give our heart to the people. We never try to cheat the music. That's why you hardly see me do a playback track on stage. I am ashamed to do that, you know, because it feels like I'm cheating the sound. Anytime on stage, it has to be live. It has to be raw energy, you know what I mean? And that is what I'm going to give the people, you know? So when you give it to the people, they receive it, you know what I mean? So that is what we're going to give the people, raw energy, raw brick hammer energy, raw. They're going to enjoy it, and they're going to attest to it that it is the #1 show they've attended for years, you know what I mean? Them, you know. Yeah, man.
So the last question, the last question, he sent a question, and maybe if questions are finished, that will be the last question because you also have other engagement.
Yeah, man.
He said 10 years ago or so, you were not smooth with ST. The relationship was not smooth.
10 years ago.
Yeah, well, before you traveled.
Right.
So, ST is smooth now. How is your working relationship?
No, man, I never have an issue with ST, you know. I don't know where he got that from, you know. 10 years ago, me and ST, we used to roll. Me, ST, you know, them times it was street soldiers, you know. Yeah, man, Mafia Block came into the picture too, which brought artists like Chronico, you know what I mean? So 10 years ago, it was brotherhood, and still now it is brotherhood, and it will always be brotherhood, you know what I mean? Because we are all the children of Brikama, and we will not let nothing separate us, you know? Not material wall, not film, you know what I mean? Because all those things are futile, you know? You understand? So if you follow those things, you know what I mean, you end up losing your soul. And as a Muslim child, I don't prefer gaining the world to lose my soul. So I take the things to me very seriously, to my heart, which is my community, my family, and my people. So I know the noise is too much. People are trying to peg our heads against each other, but, you know, man, me can't bother with that, you know what I mean? We deal with from day one, Frontline music, without a doubt, you know what I mean? You know, and I want to make something clear. I don't know. I know many people are just jumping the bandwagon of ST. But we are the first supporters of ST from day one, you know, whether the people them know that or not, you know. Before, most of the people don't know him.
My final question, we'll go to Lixin. You've mentioned that you've traveled and seen, and you've observed a lot in Ghana as well. So what new would be, so Gambia
It's just the same thing, but in a different way, you know, in a more proper way, you know what I mean? The same music and the same, like let's say, you know, more mature way of singing and more mature way of, you know, writing songs, you know what I mean? And even setting events, you know? Because yourself to the public, you know? So they should just expect, you know, music with maturity, you know? Yeah, because the more we travel, the more we learn, you know? So that's the same experience we bring back home, you know what I mean? Yeah, so they should just expect, you know, something more proper, you know? Yeah. You mean a band? Yeah. I'm like independent. We are independent, you know. We're working independently. Yeah, of course, we would love to. But you know, music is something that you can't force people to do. It has to be in them, you know what I mean? I cannot force you to become a, you know, a bass player, no. It has to be in you, you know what I mean? So, yeah. I hope the younger ones can learn from that, you know what I mean? Because it's not like all of us are going to be like, you know, holding mics and singing and so on, you know what I mean? You can be even very good in writing, but you're not good in performing, singing. So you can try the, you know, one of the instruments and so on. You know what I mean? Yeah. So that's something I think the youths, you know, really need, you know, to learn how to play, you know, good instruments and so on. You know? Yeah, man. Any more questions?
So what was the even question about him?
Yeah. Yeah, we got that. You know.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I would love to elaborate on that, you know, because, so when we are outside, any good thing we see, we want to bring it back home, you know. That's why I think when you check the remittance, you know what I mean, from a role in the economy of this country, you know what I mean. So that means the people outside this country, they have this country at heart. So any little thing they get, any little penny they get, any little cent they get, they send it back home to make sure there are some improvements in the livelihoods of the people, within the livelihoods of our all of this development in music industry that we see outside there. Obviously, our mission is to bring it back home, to come and set up some record labels, help out the younger generation themselves out there through visual, image, out there in the world. You understand? Goal, the goal is to expand, our thing, not just to come and make sure and go. No. We want to make sure that this music industry, we're taking it as our own, not as make sure it goes in the direction that we want it to go. Yeah, man. So without a doubt, the CEO of Judgment Sound, Chair Fire, him also there probably, he would love to just lament a little bit, Yeah, man. You want to talk to the item and tell them what's happening here?
Yeah, man. It's a blessing, This is January 18th. That's the motive and that's the foundation and everything. And my thing is just want the people to come out in their large numbers and support the event and support the brother. You know what I mean? Because it's all about holy manifestation. And it's gonna be a conscious independent night, and everybody should come out and support reggae and music every day. You know what I mean? So, in a nutshell, it's just a holy manifestation, January on the 18th, Everybody come out and support.
Yeah, man.
Benjamin, see?
Yeah, man. Bless
That is what I have to say.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Big up, After the time, not to the crime.
Yeah, man. Season and time.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Champion promoter.
You want to conclude the thing?
Ready?
Yeah, man. So before we conclude it, I would like to send some shout-outs, to the people who have been there, man, supporting us, man, during this journey of homecoming. And one of my elders, who is also my in-law, Mr. Ibrahim Jabate, he's been there, man, giving me the guardianship, to make sure that we go in the, on the right lane and never step on toes and make sure that everything Musafile Jabate, he's been a great dad to me, and his efforts are highly appreciated. And also the whole team, man, Son Joy family. You don't know, you have my brothers here, you know, Alatikos, you have Alu Badra, you have International, you have Manifesto, you have Bades Kambia, so, yeah, you know. Yeah, man, I already found them there, man, you know. So, international promotion there, man. Champion there, Mulero. So, this is a Brikama thing, you know, and big up to all the artists, them, you know. From ST, Jizu, you don't know, Mahadi Hama, ENC, Miss Jobis, our Gambia. And Wolipa, other guest artists who are not on the poster, on the flyer, but they're going to be there to come and grace the occasion. So, yeah, big up Raddy King and big up PJ. You don't know? IB, big up Smaila Hydra. Yeah, man. The whole family is there. Si fatam fanso manyi Nyindina kele nyu sabo mankunda malute ma halanga nyu muta kontola denta balan denta fala katuko Gambia la nyato ta wadamale ba mulna fala nkoye jamuta hanga nyu nene fonsita kono todi ya waninsa now ya wala bentol ya aketa muslimati Christianity nkojola mbela tamu yeah aketa suruwati aketa Cyril aketa menjagoti mbela tamu. You know why? Because once I was a young man, the people used to say, no matter how long you put a stick in a river, it won't turn in a crocodile. Oh, no matter how far I go, I will always be a Gambian and a champion. Them feel no. Yeah, man. Yeah. Not to the crime, man. Yeah, man. Yes, blessed love, Keva.